Topic is the order of the chaos, which leads to more welfare. So, what is the order? Order is something that some issues are or some regulations are given, and you have to follow that order. And what is the chaos? Chaos is that some issues are given, some rules are given, and if there's something problem in that issues or something is wrong in the issues, then we start chaos, we start revolt. So there are many examples in the real life and in past history that orders or chaos both does not leads to more welfare. It should be in the middle, that there should be that they should follow the order as well as there should be some violent step against that order so that welfare can lead to success. Okay. Now if I give an example of the past incident that when the Tata is to come into West Bengal, and our honorable CM or respective ministers, she started to fasting for 48 hours. But what is the development? Where is the development? The Tata goes back to Gujarat, and he started to chaos that there are some issues, but ultimately the problem does not solve, and the people in that region is very much suffering. So chaos does not result into welfare. And now
next.
So, well, adding to Soham Shapui's point of yours, I would like to say that order is something which is needed in the country, or whether be it in the nation or anywhere, whether it be in the corporate field, whether it be in a private space or not, because order is required to remove any misunderstanding that is happening between the two parties. For example, I am having there was a problem with my colleagues, with my friends, with my any family relatives, that can be solved through order, that can be solved through dialogues. If we sit together, if we spend some time together, if we discuss over the issue, that can be done. If unnecessary chaos has been created, nothing can be achieved through it. For example, like the recent bill that has been bill turned law which came into force, that is the CAA bill. There were chaos all over the country. Without knowing the fundamental things of the bill, people started to revolt, started for possession, started for slamming the government then and there. So without a peaceful mind, without their keeping their mind cool, head cool, learning about the facts of what the CAA was, they started to create problems, vandalizing the street properties, etc., the government properties especially, and there was nothing achieved out of it, and the CAA is still the act, and no one has a clear vision what it is actually the thing is. Now, order is also required to sit across the table, also to find the pros and cons of a certain issue. Now, if there is a problem with the CAA bill, which has been inducted in the last few months, can be also be discussed. The pros and cons can also be discussed if the two parties sit with one another. If there is proper way of educating the people, educating the mass, rather than rewarding them away from the topic. So I believe that not always chaos can lead to a welfare. It's the order which is needed for a diplomatic relationship to keep up with the other parties, as well as whether be it a nation's interest, whether be it a personal interest, whether be it any community.